Greetings everyone, and welcome to my coin collection. Today's coin is another in the set of America the Beautiful quarters produced in 2018. You can find links to my previous quarters from this series in the top right corner or down below in the description. The America the Beautiful series followed up the US State Quarters series, this time focusing on one of the beautiful places in the national park system from each state and territory. The first US national park, Yellowstone National Park in Wyoming, was designated thus and protected by President Ulysses S. Grant in 1872. The US National Park Service was founded 44 years later in 1916, and today there are 423 national park sites across the country. Not all of them are called National Park. Some fall into different categories, like National Historic Sites, National Monuments, National Seashore, as with Cumberland Island in Georgia, and there are 4 National Lakeshores, including the Apostle Islands in Wisconsin from a previous video, and Pictured Rocks in Michigan, which is represented on today's coin. Pictured Rocks was designated the first of the National Lakeshores in 1966 by the US Congress. It lies on the shore of Lake Superior, one of the Great Lakes in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan in the United States. It extends for 42 miles, or 67 kilometers, along the shore and covers 73,236 acres, which is equivalent to 114 square miles, or 296 square kilometers. The park features beaches, sand dunes, waterfalls, inland lakes, deep forest, sandstone cliffs, and wild shoreline between Munising and Grand Marais in Alger County, Michigan. The lakeshore is called Pictured Rocks because northeast of Munising there are 15 miles, 24 kilometers, of sandstone cliffs. These can be as high as 200 feet or 60 meters above lake level. They feature an array of colors because when groundwater seeps through the cracks and trickles down the rock face, different minerals stain the water and the colour seeps into the sandstone. It's not uncommon to see reds and oranges from iron, blacks and browns from manganese, blues and greens from copper, and white from limestone. Over time, wind and water have sculpted a variety of shallow caves, arches, and formations resembling castle turrets and human profiles from the cliffs. Historically, the area has been viewed as a great fishing ground by both Native American and more recent inhabitants. However, because the sandstone cliffs are fragile, being too close can be potentially dangerous. On April 13, 2006, one of the named rock formations collapsed, the inner turret of Miners Castle in the Munising Formation. During the 19th century, the area along the lakeshore was also used for forestry and lumbering. Nowadays, it is principally a tourism and recreation area, and efforts have been made to make much of the area wheelchair accessible. There are 3 versions of the coin in this set, 2 in brilliant uncirculated condition from the Denver and Philadelphia mints, and a proof condition coin from the San Francisco mint. Apart from the fact that it says it on the packaging, you can tell that the San Francisco one is proof from the cameo style finish on the portrait of George Washington on the obverse of the quarter. The reverse of the quarter has the word Pictured Rocks at the top, the year of issue 2018 at the base. To the left it says the name of the state, Michigan, and on the right the motto E Pluribus Unum, out of many one. The main image is of Chapel Rock and the white pine tree that grows on top of it, one of the many distinct features along the cliffs. Near the bottom of the picture on the left are the initials PCB for Paul C. Ballon, the designer of the coin, and on the right MG for the sculptor Michael Gaudioso, who is responsible for a number of US coins, including the 2020 Basketball Hall of Fame commemorative coin, which featured in a previous video. Doing the research for this video made me very interested to go back to Michigan and visit the National Lakeshore. I watched the video for the song Born Free by Kid Rock, which was partially filmed in the area, as well as a number of tourism videos from Munising and Grand Marais and their surroundings. As an Australian, it reminds me of the Great Ocean Road in Victoria and the area known as the 12 Apostles, although they are limestone rather than sandstone. I hope you have enjoyed looking at these coins with me. If you have, please hit the like button and leave a comment down below. You might also consider subscribing to my channel so that you do not miss any of the upcoming coins in my collection.